What's up, guys? How we doing? Welcome to another Jeremy Ramblins video, a weekly vlog series where I just talk about my week, my thoughts, and everything in between. I appreciate you being here. I cut my hair. I know it's a jump scare, but it'll be back in a week. You know, these are my favorite videos that I do, to be honest with you. The trauma dumping videos are definitely a close second. It's good to get that out, and I hope it helps someone out there. But these videos I really enjoy because I can just kick back, talk about my week, and I know that those of you that are watching this just want to, hear about my week and my life, and it truly means a lot that this series caught on, and I appreciate you guys. Not saying I don't appreciate you watching my other videos, I'm just saying these are special to me, and I really didn't expect this series to become anything, and I appreciate y'all watching. So, yeah, I'm going to try to make the Jeremy Ramblins videos always be on Monday. That way I can talk about my week and my weekend. So let's dive into it. This week has been decent. Work went fine. We hit our goal. The customers were actually really great. I had tons of customers that raised their tip. Not only raised their tip, but left compliments, because here when you give a 5-star you can actually leave compliments, and I got 3 this week. Excellent service and communication for our vacation stay here in Branson. Thanks for your hospitality, Jeremy. Thanks for carrying everything up. And yeah, the customers have been really sweet. I averaged $3 a mile and $25 an hour this week. Phenomenal. Minor annoyances that are starting to build that with any job. Instacart has this new system with substitutions, or just sometimes you'll go to scan something and it'll say barcode not found, even though you're holding the exact identical item that the customer wants. It'll say barcode not found, and you're like, okay, and then it prompts you to take a picture. You take a picture of it, and it's like, nope, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then so you're like, okay, well, I'll substitute it with the original item. That should work. Nope, barcode not found. You gotta get another substitution. And then, because of the fact you picked the substitution, because the app isn't allowing you to scan the actual thing, that counts against your shopper quality rating. And their new substitution process actually leads to you having to do more refunds, which again counts against your shopper quality rating and makes you lose money, because customers tip a percentage of what the bill is. So if you refund, $10 on a $100 bill, then you lose $1. So yeah, little minor annoyances there, but other than that, the customers have been great. They've been sweet. I've even had some locals be sweet. I ran into a guy at the grocery store that I ran into before at a gas station, and he was like, I see you out here. Sometimes you got a ponytail, sometimes you don't, but you're always grinding and taking care of that little girl, and like, good for you. And I think that's awesome. Maybe a little bit creepy, but awesome nonetheless that somebody sees it. It's a really small town, but sees me constantly grinding and trying to work, and yeah, things with my grandmother working there are going smooth, but I'm having to do more Instacart now than I was before, because it's June. I need to capitalize on that money, and instead of my goal, I increased my daily goal, so now we're doing more Instacart than usual. But as far as the work week goes, it went fine. YouTube has been an interesting week. The Chevelle video did great. We got a lot of subscribers, and then I don't know why the evolution of woke got so heavily downvoted. It got 4 downvotes and 10 views. I have never had a video get that ill received, and I think it's so hypocritical that it's the first time I've ever taken a shot at the left, really not even a shot at the left, just talking about the term woke and how it's evolved. And the first time I do that, it's the most ill-received video I've ever put out. If I would have, made it about another video, commentating on a crappy alt-right channel or whatever, thumbs up. But the second that I poke a little bit at the left, which is kind of what you have to do if you're going to talk about these social issues, you got to call out all the problems, not just half of them. That's ironic to me. And the thing is like, I hope my okay video didn't come off offensive. I wasn't talking to my subscribers. These people that downvoted the video, despite being the first ones there and 10 views, actually weren't subscribers. They were returning viewers that only watch my political stuff, which pisses me off because that's a fifth of what this channel is. Out of 250 videos, only 40 have been political. Like, a majority of this channel is either ranting, talking about things I like, or vlogging. And these people, they just come in, they watch a political video, it lines up with what they want, they give it a thumbs up, and then the moment it doesn't, they give it a thumbs down. And I hate to break this to you, but if you think whatever side you're on, because there's the left, there's right, you could be libertarian, there's so many different political sides. If you think your side is perfect, if you're gonna sit here and you're gonna thumbs up every time I talk about the right or, talk about social injustices or whatever, but the second I start throwing a little bit of shade at the left, not be able to accept that there are flaws on that side as well, that is just as bigoted as the people that you claim to hate. I just want you to know that, like, I'm not wrong. Hell, I was gonna play a clip. I was sitting here talking about how woke is used by people as a way to be a good person, right? As they don't really care about social injustices, they just pretend to. I got on Twitch, and right on the opening page, 2 hot tub streamers, and it's in the Pride category, celebrating Pride, and it says, "Shoot your shot." That's the title of the video, "Shoot your shot, viewers." And then the other one is a girl on a stripper pole, basically naked, and it's like, what does this have to do with being gay? What does this have to do with celebrating Pride? But I'm sure you put that as a tag to, pretend to care. It happens, and I thought that was a worthy conversation to have, and the fact it got so downvoted really kind of just proves the point, honestly. But that's the thing, I don't like getting political. I try not. There's a reason why it's only a fifth of what my channel is. Because I do talk about all of it. I'm not going to just shit on the right, dude. I'm going to shit on the left sometimes. And if I'm talking about misogyny, I'm not going to just shit on men. I'm going to sometimes talk about the women that contribute to it, too. You can't talk about these issues without talking about all of it. And yes, if you pretend to care about sexism, pretend to care about racism, falsely accuse somebody of being sexist just to get your way or just to be a good person that day, you're making a mockery of it, and you're making it harder for the next person that actually deals with it to be heard. That is the truth. That is the absolute truth. That's all I was saying, and it got downvoted by people that weren't even alive when the term woke came to be. So that threw me back, and I hate that I had to come out with 3 political videos in a row. I'm sorry. I know most of you that are subscribed like my rants, but a lot of you don't even watch my political stuff because it's like nails on a chalkboard, and I get it. I get it, man. But yeah, I thought that was something worth talking about. Now that video isn't going to get any views because of how downvoted it got, even though what I said in it is pretty true. But whatever. I can pull up a compilation of people that, like, literally every day you get on Facebook, somebody's falsely accusing somebody of sexism or racism. It's no different and it's no better than being a racist or a misogynist. You were just hurting the cause. If that offends you, I don't know what to tell you. You know, actually start looking at the word and when it applies instead of just pulling it out because you got a fucking ticket. Anyway, so YouTube, it's been interesting because we got a large uptake in subscribers, but the views haven't really been up there, which is fine. I don't really care about that. I more care about the likes and the engagement and you guys. And I'm trying to come out with, I don't know, ideas to do every day of the week. Like Tuesday be movie review day. Thursday maybe be Who's at Fault, make that a series, a weekly series. Friday be r/advice. Try to find something where I'm, instead of getting on and having no idea what I'm going to talk about that day, have like a weekly series that you guys like and look forward to. And instead of just talking about the same thing every day, be a different thing, you know? And then, yeah, one of those days be a political day. And then I feel like that would be awesome. But I haven't figured out what those categories are yet, and I'm in that process, and I appreciate you bearing with me. I've really wanted to stream more. I had a lot of fun with you guys last time I streamed. It was awesome. And, but it's hard. It's hard because a lot of you guys are 2 hours behind me or in other countries, and when I stream and I sit up till 4 a.m., that throws off my whole schedule because my work week, I got to get up by 10, 11, you know, and be out there by noon. So if I stay up till 4 a.m., don't go, or stream till 4 a.m., don't go to bed till 5, it kind of throws off my whole schedule. And I can't stream after Persephone goes to sleep because you'll learn this once you become a parent. When your kid goes to sleep, you go to sleep. Otherwise, you're not going to get to sleep that much. So, like, but she has a problem with me streaming. I don't know what it is. I could work on the computer for 4 hours and she'll be fine. But the second I turn that stream on, she gets mad. And so not only that, but she's also at the stage where she really is requiring a lot more attention. She's starting to learn. I'm starting to sit down with her every day and read books and try to teach her words and potty training. We're at the potty training stage. We're at that stage where basically she is starting to grasp stuff. And it's requiring a lot of one-on-one time, you know? And when you look at my schedule, working 8 hours a day, cooking and cleaning 3 times a day, you know, baths, showers for both of us, teaching her things, making a YouTube video, trying to stream, it's getting hard, guys. It's getting hard, and I really want to keep making YouTube videos. I know that if I streamed every day for the last 3 weeks, I would probably had a boost, and it sucks that I have the opportunity to maybe grow and just haven't been able to stream. And so I might stream tonight. It might be Fortnite, it might not. But what I do know is chat is 100% figured out. If I stream on Xbox, I still have to come over to the computer to see chat, but because of Chatterino, it will show up 100%. I just have to come from the couch to the computer. When I'm on the computer, it's fine, but so if you join my stream and I'm playing Fortnite, you know, yes, I do have to lock in and it takes me a minute to respond, but I will see your messages. the days of not being able to see chat messages are a thing of the past. So that's good, at least. And this weekend, man, hadn't been much of a weekend. It was reapply for food stamps, which I'm getting really stressed out about because, like I said, due to my issues with eating, being able to afford those shakes is the only reason I gained weight. It's the only reason that some days I even get nutrients, and if I were not to be able to afford them, that would really suck. And then the rest of it basically goes to her. And so, the weekend is just, all right, we got to get all this shit done that we haven't had time to do this week. Got to clean the house, do the dishes, clean the rooms, vacuums, mop, cut my hair, go to the laundromat, go grocery shopping. This week I got to drive up to Springfield, which is an hour away, to go to a doctor's appointment. I don't even have the gas money to do that right now. I have $5 right now. I just paid all bills, and I have $5. And we still got 2 weeks out of the month, and I only have $100 more in bills to go, which is good. So maybe I can actually get to extra. And my debts, check this out. Check this out, baby. I want you to understand that $260. I'm throwing $300 a month at a firm. This was at $6,000, and we're on the last month. I just paid $300. That's actually $230 because 30 of it's interest. So if I pay, next month and pay it off, it'll actually be $230, and a firm is officially gone. That's $300 a month saved. My credit card, I officially crossed the halfway point. I only have 3 more months on that. Then that's $200 a month saved. When we get there, the computer should only have 4 more months on it, and then that's $150 a month saved. When we get there, we're actually at an opportunity where now things aren't so damn difficult. That's why things have been so hard, is my bills, no shit, have been $2,800 a month because $1,000 has been going to debt. Take away that $1,000, now we're at $18. Now that's more manageable. I could work a minimum wage job and put her in daycare or go wait tables or something. So we're getting very, very close to that goal. I also have customers that are coming to town that personally want to pay me cash to drive them around all week. All week, 5 days. So hell yeah to that. That's awesome. And yeah, this weekend, we got a lot done. Just busy, man, just busy. Like I said, I genuinely did not realize the other day was Father's Day. I haven't even got a chance to look at what day it is. All the days are starting to blend together, and I'm just getting really tired, but, and YouTube, I don't want to give up hope. I remain hopeful. I think 137 subscribers shows proof of concept. But with the rise of AI and how that's actually, Moist Critical just did a video on it, that it's basically the most popular content on YouTube right now. Simple things like what I do are about to be no more. And I'm starting to wonder if the chance to get in is gone now. In my mind, I always believed that people would choose watching people over AI, but I forgot about just how many kids there are. The generation that's her age is huge. And I went to go read the comments on that video that Charlie talked about to see, surely it just had to be kids that were liking this stuff. No, there's full-grown adults that are watching this and liking it. So, between people being dumb and between how, huge the new wave of kids are, AI very well could be the future of content creation, and that could, yeah, maybe I waited too long. Maybe not, but I know that I'm going to keep trying. These videos aren't just, it's not about getting there to me. It's about the journey. And like I said, I have no expectations. And you guys continue to exceed them, encourage me, and are helpful. And because of you, I have this belief that if I just keep going and I'm determined enough and I figure it out, that I absolutely could do this. It's just a shame that AI is taking over right now, and I'm kind of worried about her future with that being everything. Being the future of movies, of content creation as a whole on TikTok and everything, like, it's just interesting to think about. Technology should be a tool, not a do it for you. And that's, I don't want to sound like an old man here, but like whenever I'm typing paragraphs and doing computer work and it wants me to push tab to automatically do that word, I don't. I type out the word. That way I remember. Because if you always push tab to fill in the word, eventually you'll get slower at typing that word, right? Maybe it's dumb. Maybe it's dumb and I'll never really even need to type that word. But something in me just feels like if I had technology do this for me, I'm not learning it. And that's a big deal, and kind of one of the reasons why I wanted her to be homeschooled, because there's certain things you should just know how to do. Writing, math, shit like that stuff you should know. Physics, geometry, banking, cooking, it's stuff you should know. Even if technology is there, it's just stuff you should know. You should know how to write in cursive. You should know how to read this. You know what I mean? And no, I'm not saying I want to homeschool her and not have any technology. I think technology is a great tool, but that's what it should be, a tool, not a do it for you. And AI is typing things in and doing it for you. And if that's what the newer generation is going to grow up on, that's concerning, Not to mention Google AI overview is wrong half the time. Anyway, but that's been my week. Actual good work week. Like I said, minor annoyances. It's getting really hot. I hate the hot. I'm part ginger, man. Like, the sun, like, when I get too hot, I'm like, okay, I need to go lay down. I'm done. And yeah, it's been a long week, but a good week. And I appreciate your guys' continuous support, and I love you guys. And I don't mean to offend, and I love that the channel has grown so much so quickly in the last month, but I am weirded out by the fact that it has grown, yet the views have not. Like, every time I get to where I'm averaging 50 views a video and 5 likes a video, which is a big accomplishment, because at first you're getting 5 to 10 views a video. Then you get a few more subscribers, now 10 to 20, now 30. 30 was usually about where I was at, and a few likes, but then there's been several times where I've gotten to where I'm averaging 50 to 75 views, 5 likes, and then it just stops. And it's not that I think people don't like my content, it's just that I think people come in, they watch for a while, and then they get tired of it and they leave, which is why I want to figure out, okay, on this day I'm going to do a Jeremy Ramblins series, on this day I'm going to do this series, on this day I'm going to do this, on this day I'm going to do that. So it'll have people wanting to come back instead of it just being, well, Jeremy's ranting again today, And I don't know. I have hope, and whether this works out or not, I'm just grateful I've gotten to meet you guys. I'm just grateful to have gotten to tell my story and help people. And I'm grateful to have spent time with you guys on Twitch. It's like a childhood dream come true every time you guys are there, that I'm entertaining you guys with just being myself and just chatting and making friends. And you guys are awesome, and I love you. And you know, yeah, we're it's getting busy. It's getting really busy and hard to pump these videos out. And so I'm gonna start experimenting. And if you've made it this far in the video, I'm assuming you really like my stuff. Let me know what you think works and doesn't. The Who's at Fault, where I talked about car wrecks, y'all seem to really like that. So I do think I might start doing that every week. The advice, I'm good at giving advice. You guys seem to like that, so I do think I might do that every week. So that's 3 out of the 7 days that we got figured out. A political video, I don't do on a regular basis. I do when it's relevant. I do it when it's relevant, you know. If something happens that's political, or I see a channel that just posted something that's political and I want to talk about it, that's when I do. So I don't think that that would be a weekly thing unless you guys just want it to be. But considering the fact that my politics are sometimes shitting on both sides, yes, it's not going to be widely received. But it's just about finding the right crowd. A majority of people are in the middle and recognize what I'm talking about. It's just about the video finding those people. And yeah, I know this video's long, but you know, I've been so worried about like videos being short and trying to stay at the 10 to 15 minute mark that, yeah, I just kind of want these videos to be where I dump, where I talk a little bit, where I talk a little bit longer. And I appreciate everything that you guys do. I really do. And I'm trying not to lose hope. I don't know if I should go to uploading a YouTube video every other day and streaming every other day, or just upload every day, create, like I said, create categories and movie review this day. Because my movie reviews aren't very popular, but for the 10 of you out there that watch them, you like them, right? And the more I talk about them, the better I get at them. So the thing that sucks is it's already everything's been done on YouTube. Every niche has been done, right? You got people that do commentary. You got people that do movie reviews, and they get to go to the theater and review the movie as it comes out. So when I'm reviewing a movie, it's late. Like, I should get Final Destination Bloodlines on the 22nd, and that's the day it comes out. So maybe that review might do good, and then I might do a Final Destination's ranking video. But my point is, all these niches are cornered. You got the people that have dominated them. So I'm trying to do all of them, and that's hard. And so I'm thinking that, yeah, this day I'll do that, this day I'll do that, and every day, if you come to my channel for the movie reviews, well, then once a week you'll have that. If you come to my channel for advice, once a week you'll have that. If you come to my channel just to see how I'm doing, once a week you'll get these. If you come to my channel for a rant on a serious subject, then this day, you know what I mean? That's my idea that I have. But I'm gonna get off here. 30 minutes is long. I love you guys, and I appreciate everything that you do. And you know, all we can do is get through this thing called life together. We're all confused, doubtful, alone at times. And I watched a video of a small content creator yesterday that was talking about how alone he felt, and gave him a message that hopefully, I don't know, made him smile and try to pass the kindness along that you do to me. And so many people are out there that feel alone, and just trying to find people that understand and relate and we're all just trying to figure out life. It's always evolving, getting harder, and all we can do is help each other along the way. And I know you guys have helped me, and I hope I've helped you as much as you've helped me. I love you guys. Bye.